Hi ladies, are you ready for some inspiration? Last week I chose Dragonfly Dreams and Early Espresso. Check out what I did with it today by looking at my video. Here is the card and the inside and the envelope. Join me in the craft room and we'll make this one today. Okay, let's get started. This week I am using the stamp set Dragonfly Dreams and Early Espresso. The only stamp I'm really using from it is this, because I'm going to use the framelits that match this. So with that, I mean, you could very easily do this with the stamp sets, but I'm going to use in fact, you know what? I am going to use the stamp set of the stamp. I'm going to use the filigree one. I totally forgot. And I may not use, I'll have to see. I'm not certain, but I'm going to take it out just in case. I need a sponge dauber. Actually, I'm going to use just a sponge. I have my dots already on my paper. I have my two framelits pulled out just in case I use them. I may not. I need a scrap of Early Espresso. Specifically, I'm thinking for just the center of the butterfly, so it doesn't need to be really wide. I am using a piece of vellum. I've got two pieces of very vanilla that are 4 by 5 1/4. My card base is Early Espresso, and it's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I have my very vanilla envelope, and I have a piece of scrap paper because I'm going to be doing some off stamping. So I'm going to start with my one piece of Early Espresso and my ink. I'm going to move this a little. All right, I think I'm going to off stamp it twice. Okay, all I did was I stamped all the way around the edges. And then I am, you know, to create I guess it's almost like distress look, but that's what I've done. Now, what I want to do next is, oops, I forgot. I'm going to do the same thing on the piece for the inside, but I'm only going to do a very little bit. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to do the 3 sides because that gives me space to write in there. All right, so I've got that done. I can get this out of here. Now, what I want to do is, I was thinking about this, and I'm not going to use this stamp. The reason being is if I stamp on the vellum, this doesn't dry on vellum unless you emboss it, and I don't know if I want to do that. No, I don't. So with that in mind, what I need to do is I need to cut this out, and it's going to take me some finagling to get it in here, like so, since I'm using a scrap, and this out. So I'm going to cut those out and I'll be back. Okay, I cut my butterfly out of vellum, and you need to know, when I got this set, I went looking online at images of dragonflies. I said butterfly, it's a dragonfly. And I found one that would work, and it was done in a dark brown. So that's what I'm basing this on. Now I'm going to use my sponge dauber, and I'm going to, I think this will work, add some color to the tips. All right, and I'm going to add some color in the center because that's where I saw it had it also, and I have a picture of the dragonfly I used at the bottom. Okay, now this needs to dry, and it has to dry for quite a while. So while I'm working on the other pieces, getting them put together, I'm going to set it aside, and it should be okay because I didn't put a lot of ink on there. Put that up there so I have it. All right, now with my card base, here's what I'm going to do. Now, while I'm waiting, I'm going to go back and stamp my envelope. I'll move that out of the way. All right, let's get ready and put this dragonfly together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trim. This was the scrap that I used, so I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm going to trim off the piece here that I don't need. So, see what I'm doing? I'm just trimming off. So I have the body, but that's it. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use glue dots because this is vellum and not many things work with vellum. So let me get a glue dot, and I'm going to kind of roll it. All right. Move this off and get this out of the way because I don't want to get ink on it. Hopefully you can still see. All right, but I'm putting a glue dot right in the center. So, and I'm going to take another glue dot and I'm going to roll it really tiny. So I can put it here. I'm sorry if my head is in the way. And I'm going to put that down like so. And there's my butterfly. So what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to put some, I'm going to use the mini dimensionals because I think they'll work better back here. All right, I'm going to attach it like so. And I'm going to take my Wink of Stella. Probably should have done this before I put it down. And I'm going to go over the outside part of the wings. I'm going to put a paper underneath so I don't get it on my card and mess it up. And I haven't decided, do I need a sentiment on this or not? I may not. And I may wait until I decide where I'm going to send it. But there it is. And now I'm going to let this sit and dry for a little bit. But I have it done. And the inside and the envelope. I hope I've inspired you today. This one was a tough one, but I did some research and got it done. If you're so inclined, you can put some wink of Stella on his little eyeballs because they're usually shiny, like so. Oh yeah, that adds it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, well, I hope I've inspired you today. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends so they can see all of my great creations and can be inspired to try it themselves. Have a great day. Okay, ladies, are you wondering what's going to be next week? Let's find out. Okay, we'll start with the stamp set. Let me see. Go down here in the bottoms, hopefully get a new one. Okay, Sprinkles of Life. All right, now, that could be a fun one with the right color. And Calypso Coral. So next week, I will be using Sprinkles of Life with Calypso Coral.